Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Off the Court. If you're new here, I'm Corey, and I break down daily NBA player props with reasoning behind every play. We've hit 6 out of our last 8 picks on YouTube, and we've got another 3-game slate on Thursday. I have some player props I'm liking here on Prizepicks, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. And if you like what you see, consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss a play. With that being said, let's get into the recap of our picks we gave out last night. So starting off with last night, we gave out 2 picks, the first one being on Fred VanVleet for under 17 points plus rebounds. And while this pick did cash, staying on the under, Fred VanVleet did surprise me last night. I expected him to mainly get a lot of assists, hence why I took the under on his points plus rebounds line, but he actually only picked up 2 assists in 42 minutes, but somehow ended up getting 6 rebounds, and 3 of them were in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. But luckily, he played another awful night for shooting. I knew the plan going in that while his minutes would probably stay over 30, he still wouldn't have gotten as many shot attempts as he did the night before, after shooting only 21% from the field. But overall, glad I trusted my gut on that one, but him racking up those early boards were pretty nerve-wracking. The second pick we took last night was Draymond Green for over 19.5 PRA, and I should mention how funny it is that the 2 players I put on a slip together actually end up getting into an altercation. But I did say last video that Draymond isn't my favorite player to bet on, and it's for reasons like this when the Warriors need him to contribute in the offense, especially if they lose players like Jimmy Butler, who was injured last night early in the first quarter. And it's unfortunate as well because it was between him or Moses Moody for me, and I thought with Draymond getting more usage and his ability to get rebounds and assists, that it would give him the edge over Moody, but he just did not deliver. So instead, let's reset for what will hopefully be a win for Thursday night and get into the plays for this video. Our first pick on the board today is going to be for OG Anunoby for more than 32 fantasy score points. OG is a really strong part of the Knicks offense who has averaged solid numbers this season at the small forward position, playing over 35 minutes a game. But what's great about OG is that he can rack up steals and blocks on defense, which is why we are taking fantasy score over a regular stats prop, because if you didn't know, every steal or block he gets will add 3 points to his fantasy score, and that can really make a difference if he lacks in any other areas. So I like this a lot because it rewards good offense as well as good defense, so that's what we're going to be looking for today in his game against Detroit. The second and last pick I'm taking for today's playoff games is going to be James Harden for more than 22.5 points. Harden playing at home for the Clippers in his Game 3 today against Denver is going to be a big one with the series currently tied, and Harden has shown his ability to score effectively so far this season, averaging right where this line sits at 23 points. And in Game 1 of the series against Denver, he scored 32 points going well over, and in the more recent Game 2, Kawhi Leonard had taken over more of the scoring role, but even so, Harden still scored 18 points in that game. But now that the Clippers have a chance to secure the lead at home tonight, I think Harden will have to score at least 25 points for the offense to win over the Nuggets. So to summarize the 2 picks I have for today's playoff games, we're going with OG Anunoby for more than a fantasy score of 32, as well as James Harden for more than 22.5 points. Now let's hope for a win tonight, and if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, leaving a like, or a comment telling me your thoughts on the playoffs. Also, my free Patreon link is in the description below where I post early picks and bonus props every day. So don't forget to check that out for any off-the-court updates. But with that being said, good luck guys, I'll see you in the next one, peace.